ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Hey, look, there we are.
Yep.
Hey, Jumper, don't knock the camera over. Hey, how are we clear? Can you see us? Are we choppy?
There we go.
We can't see the comments. Back up. I can't get to it. Jumper's right there. There you go.
He's excited.
Oh, you hear Lulu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jasper's the producer today. Everywhere I went, he went with me, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, nope, this ain't the spot. Nope, I don't like this spot.
Desert Adventures in Arizona. They're back. Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Hope you guys can see us.
I tried to pick a pretty area.
Linda Barker. Howdy, howdy. Oh, Desert Adventures in Arizona. Our first member up in here today.
Yeah. We're out of practice.
There's another one of our fine members up in here. Howdy, howdy, Mary Jones. Howdy, howdy. Did I say howdy, Mary Jones? No, I did not say howdy to Mary Jones. Hey, go check her Facebook out, folks. She has been busy.
Yep.
I'm gonna have pictures tomorrow up here for
Somebody's waiting for Lee to come out, but
no, he hears that car.
oh, Jasper's on duty right now.
Thank you for the thumbs up, Mary.
Yep, thank you.
Jolly Matilda. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, I just learned this morning she's from the Tucson area.
Oh, cool. That's where I got family at. Actually, I got cousins there, and I got one cousin in Phoenix.
And I tell you what, we got some of the best friends there in Tucson area, let me tell you. Oh, looks and sound good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all have made this possible. Timmy Rady King, howdy, howdy, howdy. And clear as beer. Cool, cool.
Hey, I'm actually on my internet, and I didn't do too bad keeping up with the live.
Really?
Yeah, look, I'm on mine.
I'm
on Visible. Oh, sure. Now we get good internet.
It's probably like
it's teasing. Like,
it's probably cheating and coming off ours.
Yeah.
Going Green Mom, howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back, she says. And it jumped on me. Somebody saying hi to Doreen, but I haven't seen Doreen yet. Here's Camping Therapy. I remember right there. Howdy, blurry on her end.
That might be her internet.
That could be. Shanna Craft, howdy, howdy. See, it jumped, and I didn't even see Shanna. But...
Look at my face. My phone is froze, and it's like
you kind of look like Abby the Spoon Lady there.
Stop it! I do not.
She is a very good-looking woman.
Yeah, but she's awful talented. She could play the spoons and boogie.
Yeah.
I'd probably break a neck.
That's that look, you know, that Appalachian.
I like mean there.
And I
am not mean, people, really. I am not a mean person. You better watch. Only to Roy, that is, anyhow.
Okay.
Says we got 14 up in here.
I'm trying to get this thing caught up. I was actually born in Marion, Indiana. Hey, that's where we're from, but not Marion.
We had friends down there.
We got friends in Marion, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we're actually from up by the South Bend area. Don't tell too many people that. I gotta set my coffee down over there.
I was born and raised where my kids are at.
She was. Now. I wasn't born and raised there.
And it's not cool here in the sun, guys. You get in that shade, and it's a bit nippy. Did you say hi to Shanna?
Yeah, I said hi to Shanna, but if I haven't missed anybody, there's Kaylee. Hey, howdy, howdy.
Kaylee.
I don't mean to. This chat is jumping this morning.
We got a way to use your tablet. It's bigger.
That tablet doesn't do good on video.
Oh.
I'm at 720 resolution. That should be pretty clear.
Yeah, but if the internet's kind of
Yeah. In HD mode. Hey. Well, we can only broadcast in 720 on StreamYard because we don't pay for the Pro version to broadcast in 1080p. To be honest with you, I don't see a whole lot of difference between 720 and 1080p. Never have. They're both clear. Of course, when you grow up on rabbit ears, you know, any. Okay, resting. Kaylee says this chat jumps, and I know I've probably missed. I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed. See it jump right there. I gotta turn notifications off on this phone. All right.
Yeah, well, you can't shut YouTube off. Okay. It shuts it off for all of us.
Oh, y'all can't tell. Our internet is greatly improved, and it's because of you guys.
I turned that down.
We can't thank you enough
for helping us get the Starlink.
To our members and our super chatters, our ones that are watching the videos and letting them ads play, and just so, and we appreciate that.
What are we, day 3 on it? We picked it up Saturday.
Yeah, I've been popping in on different lives and that.
Testing it.
I haven't got up on any panels. This is the first live stream. We haven't moved the rig yet, Steve. We're still sitting where we were, but the dish is about 20 feet off the front of it to the right. And it said, yeah, Lulu's over there whining because Jasper's over here. It said it was a decent spot. So I ran with it.
It's been doing pretty good, though. It's
been doing really good. At first, it was dropping an hour, but there was clouds. Excuse me. Am I getting hiccups? I hope I'm not getting hiccups. Ah! Maybe not. But
gotta hit new comment.
I'm.
No, he had no baked cookies, Timmy.
Okay. Don't change the subject on me. I'm getting real bad about subjects being changed, and then I can't remember what I'm talking about.
Apparently, I was getting ready to do some stuff.
I almost forgot. Oh, the dish. We picked it up when? Saturday morning.
Oh.
She checked Friday night and discovered that it was up at the mailbox, but they were closed. So we got up first thing Saturday morning, ran up there, picked it up, and of course the weather went south.
Rain, some thunder boomers.
I'm outside trying to find a spot for this thing. The weather's building.
Me and Aaron should have done video of Roy walking around.
I shot a little bit of video, but I had plans for this video, but it's not coming together right.
He couldn't really do much in the rain.
I wanted to do like a sequel to CR Views video. You guys got to go check that out. I'm going to do something. But
as long as he stays up there.
Finally found a decent spot, ran the wire in, got the router going, hooked everything up. Guys, all 4 of our grandchildren could set this thing up at the age of 2 months, I would say. This thing was simple. First time I've ever seen a router, no buttons.
Yeah, there's no buttons.
No buttons on it. To reset it, you got to unplug it real quick and plug it back in 3 times if you ever need to reset it. Haven't had to do that yet.
Don't do it.
He's rolling in the pine needles. But it's been great so far.
Got all my Windows updated on my poor laptop. 40
we streamed 2 episodes of Street Outlaws in game. 2, 3, no, 4 episodes. Yeah, we're really enjoying it. Hope you guys do too.
Hey, Sunshine Rose 51.
62 degrees.
Yeah, we missed everybody. It was kind of weird not doing YouTube.
Quiet listeners in here. Guys, the chat on this phone right here is not really working real well. I think the internet's too fast for it now.
No, somebody's got big fingers.
No, it jumps all by itself.
I gotta sneeze. Watch out.
Bless you.
Yes.
Figure if I can hear you, the communication portion is out there.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that was getting old though. Okay, remember. I remember. I think that's talking about my memory.
Yeah, you got some timers.
Some timers?
Yeah, old timers.
Hey, Timmy's got a question. Have you have any more chocolate chip cookies? Nope. No, not
no
yet.
bake.
We got peanut butter cookies to make. Yeah. Oh no, we got chocolate chip cookie dough we bought the other day.
Yeah, but I made no bake cookies, but
buffering, camping therapies, buffering.
I'm out of practice on those things. They were all right.
Missed you too, Linda.
I think I cooked them a little too long.
It was a failure. Her no bake cookies. They tasted great though. Don't get me wrong. I eat them all day long.
The first ones that came out at the bottom of the
well, they
stuck together better.
Taste was great, but they didn't stay into a cookie.
Cooked too long.
They turned into crumble.
Yeah.
Which is fine by me.
Yeah, he's like, ooh,
yeah.
Dump in the bowl. Like, oh man.
My mouth's gonna make it crumble anyway, so.
Yeah. I haven't made no bake cookies.
Camping therapy not buffering on Mary's end.
Yeah.
Okay, got satellite from Dad.
Hey, howdy garden.
Nice, Timmy. Howdy garden, howdy. Caught some of their live yesterday. You're gonna see us around a little bit more now that we got this Starlink. It was out here on the road, man. It gets so tiresome messing with these hotspots and that don't work right when you're spoiled from cable internet. And this is just as good as cable so far. Yeah. I'll set up your internet. That's how easy it was.
Oh, but it was funny though, because me and Lily
were so far behind.
We were under Lily's little canopy laughing at Roy going around with his phone.
78 channels. That's nice, Timmy. I'm taking our antenna off.
Starlink's still working pretty good.
Got 20 up in here. Nice. All right. There's Howdy Garden.
Yep. Said hi.
Almost. No chewing necessary. They were good though. They were good. Also this week, we're not going to be in the raid parade this week.
We just got everything up and moving.
I just now had Femora up yesterday and was able to update the outro and the
commercial.
The
membership
commercial.
Yep.
That's about as far as I got yesterday. She was really working on her laptop, getting it all updated and everything else it needed.
At that time, I think I'm done. It comes back at me with what, like 5 more updates. I got mad and just shut it down.
I got to say this about Link though. I did learn something on it today, and it kind of confirmed a theory I had about pure sine inverters and regular inverters. There are some people out there that think if you put a surge protector on a regular inverter, and I was one of these guys.
Oh, I didn't know Steve wasn't a moderator.
Huh?
Steve's not a moderator. Hey, Kenneth, thanks for sharing us out.
Well, he's about to be.
Yeah.
I did this with this Starlink inverter or Starlink router, and
he is now.
I could see where the surge protector would protect against maybe a major surge or nothing, but the dirty electric coming out of the non-pure sine inverters gets through that power surge or that power surge protector.
Yeah.
We heard when we first got the inverter, no, not inverter, the Starlink router, we plugged it into the Jackery. The Jackery is really not keeping up with it. It's slow though, but I mean it'll last all day long, and then if we let it charge up at night, it's fine.
Hey, Adventures in Heartland.
One of our members.
Yep.
So you almost made me forget. My memory's going.
You're talking about plugging it into the Jackery, and the Jackery slowly keeping it.
Jackery hovers around 98%, 97%.
No, Jasper.
So anyway.
No.
I have a 300 watt power inverter. I took the surge protector and plugged on the end of it.
He's going to go greet Lily.
Yeah, he's going to greet Lily. And plug the inverter into that. They see Lily.
Yeah. Jasper's like, hello.
And everything was fine. Internet's working great. She wakes up this morning. Well, this morning, Steve, I knew his live was coming on, so I woke up about 15 minutes before Steve's live, hit the power switch on the inverter, everything fired up, internet was working. Later on in the morning, she heard a buzz.
I'm like, is this supposed to be doing that? It wasn't hot.
The inverter was, or not the inverter, but the router was buzzing, and it wasn't buzzing before.
Oh, Lulu.
So I got on Google immediately and figured, hey, is this Starlink router supposed to be buzzing? And it very first thing was somebody in an RV plugged theirs into a 300-watt power inverter,
Like us.
like me, and was getting the buzz. Well, that dirty electric, a pure sign cleans the electric up, makes it more smoother. Protector and causing that buzz. Immediately I hollered out here to her, hey, I'm unplugging it and putting it back on the jackery. We put it back on the jackery and the buzz went away. So keep that in mind. Yeah, buzzing's not good for electronics.
Traveling Merton Sue, hello.
Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. They got lives like us. They just sit back, chill, talk. Oh, I like lives like that. But it wasn't a very loud buzz, but it was enough.
It wasn't hot or nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't getting hot.
I checked everything, and then I told him it was making a buzzing noise. So
keep that in mind on these inverters. I mean, when it comes to these electronics, they really, really, really need to be on pure signs, and I got proven that this morning because
he didn't think about it.
I thought the same. I thought, man, all you need is a power surge protector, and you'd be fine on them regular inverters. And no, maybe in a lot of cases you would be, but not when it comes to them Starlink routers that I've learned. And luckily, nothing went bad, and everything's working. Okay, power surge protectors are for clamping voltage spikes, not power quality.
Yeah.
And I was going to use the one I was going to ask about that, Steve, and you just answered the question I was going to ask you too.
Yeah, I sat down to get the dog's food, and I'm like, Roy, is this thing supposed to be buzzing? He's like, I don't know.
I'm glad you caught it when you did.
Yeah, I was like,
what are you doing?
He's on guard duty.
Hi, Lily.
I had
Lily's the camera lady.
No.
No. Oh. You could be if I flipped the camera around.
Timmy's dad, Charles, says hi.
Howdy, howdy, Charles. Yeah, been working good for you too?
Well, I've just been running mine. Since y'all hadn't been on the tower, mine's running good. So y'all need to get mine and we'll all get along fine.
She said hers was running good too earlier.
Yeah.
But okay, so I want to try something.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna try to direct from here. Is that the right word to use, or produce?
What are you doing? That's the question.
A few more clues and we'll get you straightened out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what.
See if I can't do the pictures.
Oh, okay. You might. We got pictures. We downloaded from Facebook. He's gonna see if he can pop them up from there.
Y'all go subscribe to Lily's channel because
hey, Hope, Faith.
She's been out here. She's been out here working that camera with pictures. Y'all go subscribe. She's the photographer in this little group here. Well, there's only 3 of us.
But when are we planning on being back, Roy? That's what Adventures in Heartland's asking. Springtime. I may have to take the train back if need be for another visit.
What? Whoa! What's going on here?
What? Because you went up there. Echo. Turn your phone down.
Don't talk.
Roy put himself up here.
I don't know how I did.
It might not let you do it. You're a guest.
I'm uploading a video right now, and when it started, I was like, oh my gosh, they might be having a live. So I'm glad I wasn't trying to use y'all's.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, it might not.
Okay, that was a little bit of a failure. Hide current comment. Oh, there's a comment up there.
We got Lily here.
Quality of the surge protector is important also. The time it takes the strip to recognize the high voltage is the difference. That's good to know. That explains the price differences in a lot of them. There's Lily.
Hey, a little bit in here.
Turning by Lily's Lens. Hey, I have your.
Good morning, everyone. It's
Hey, little-
chilly this morning, but it's pretty.
You can drop her link. Oh, there it is. Going Green Mom got it. Thank
Hey, a
you,
little
Going
bit
Green Mom.
crazy.
And the colors on here look really good. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, it's all right when you're out in the sun, but if we sit in the sun, then we can't see the camera.
There's a
So
little bit.
we're up in the shade, so we can see y'all and you can see us.
Little bit, hurry up, you can't see me.
Jasper's in the background being nosy. Hey, Bubba, you're not a cow. Stop eating. Find something different here.
No, it turned gray on me. Y'all see when I got stuck in the mud? Let's see. Did it pop up?
There it is.
Yep, that's when I got stuck in the mud and Steve pulled us out. That Adventures in Arizona.
Yep. So
That was fun.
That's a lot easier than trying to do it and talk at the same time.
Oh, check this out too. Reason we got stuck in the mud, according to Desert or Dream on Wheels on Facebook, when I posted this picture, is because you remember Honey, when we first got in here, Steve had to winch Honey up a little farther for us because Honey
Started singing.
kind of got stuck there too. But the reason why, because Honey couldn't see where she was going. Honey got a set of eyeballs. We picked this up when we got Starlink Saturday. Yeah, Dollar Tree eyeballs stuck on the front of Honey. Yeah, 62 there. PSV Odyssey. Howdy. Working and listening. Don't work too hard.
We're lagging off and on. See, and it's not. Well, I'm behind on the phone because I wasn't paying attention.
Well, that's typical satellite stuff. That is.
I don't even know what the temperature is. Do you?
We're in hoodies, so it ain't warm.
That's because we're in the shade. You go out in the sun,
It's
beautiful. It says it's 67.
It got a little hot here the other day. So you know, we made a redneck air conditioner. Them are frozen hot dogs in front of a fan. No, actually, I just hung them up there out of the way. I was doing something on the counter, and I realized. John wants to know when you're coming back. Yeah, probably springtime. Don't forget to take them off when you drive. We don't.
Honey don't move. Not right now.
Well, Honey does move.
She does, but
you make Honey.
We're
She
not
doesn't make
moving.
that sound like, oh, Honey, don't move.
We're not moving your.
Honey's not broke down.
It's not broke down.
We're camping in Honey, but we don't drive Honey at nighttime. So.
Yeah. I think our grandkids gotta get a kick out of the googly eyes.
Do that with ice packs when it's hot air.
Hey, it works.
It does work, but no, I actually. Okay, yeah, internet probably dropped out a little bit. And then why Steve Oakey was here. Here's where we could see we weren't able to do some of these pictures with the bad internet.
None.
So,
It took you a while to get them up on Facebook, even.
So we don't know. We may have showed some of these already. But here's where we cook beans and ham hocks with Stephen Oakey, Desert Adventures in Arizona. Where you going? No. He'd stay by her though.
I know he would.
But that was a lot of fun. Let's see. Is it going to move to that one now? That's some of the setup. But yeah, that was a great time. What's this cake one? Oh, too, and the grate that I made. Where is that? I can't even see these pictures.
I don't know. They're up there. It probably scrambled them, and I didn't look.
I think it did.
Yeah, essentially.
But I took the right here.
He's still looking.
I took the grate, and it didn't pop up yet.
Oh, it's stuck on the other picture. There it goes.
Notice real, if you look real close, that is our Blackstone top. I just set it on our grate and cooked over the fire with it and made pancakes. These things were great. But yeah, wood-fired Blackstone. Well, you
told me what to put on there.
Right there. You put all 3 of them up there. That's cool.
You told me to.
Well, that one's kind of missing a little bit.
You have to get the idea. You see the grate, and then you see the
I wonder
black
why it's
stuff.
like that, though.
That's the way it was on Facebook.
And here's some pictures of the clouds that was taking over Kendrick Peak. And Kendrick Peak is that little bitty mountain peak sticking out there on the left. And there.
Hey, Mel, Nettie, living free, zip codeless.
So
how you guys doing? We're finally up and running.
And there's the Milky Way the other night. Now, the phone that we're using for this live stream took that picture. You can't see that with your naked eye here, and I wish you could.
I'm missing a dog. Jasper.
He went behind us.
No, he was just over there.
He's behind one of these trees.
Yeah, sneaking.
What are you doing? All
right, sit. Good boy.
You got behind one of the trees. We couldn't see you.
He's happy, guys. He's glad to be back too. He was funny this morning. He picked the spot where we set up at pretty much.
Here is the router for the Starlink. We have it sitting on the console inside the rig.
For now.
Yeah. They could make some improvements to that.
Yeah.
Which is like put some screw holes on the back of it.
And a button.
To mount it to the wall. Well, a reset button.
Yeah.
And then here's the antenna. Sitting out in front of the rig. Come on.
Almost commercial time.
There it is.
All right, Jap, sit. No.
Go over there, Jap.
He's gonna plow through.
Yeah.
Sit. No, sit.
But again, thank you to all the members who made that possible, and supporters, and the one watching the ads, and don't pay them up, the PayPalers, and the cash donations that she got while she was back in Indiana. Well, your hair is bright red out here.
It is. It was really wild this morning.
And that's...
That ain't it, is it?
But there's what it looks like around us.
Yeah, now you can show it. It's almost... We are on our Google phone, Going Green Mom.
Yeah. Mel, Nettie, living free, zip code list. Howdy.
Hey, Boucher Street. Boucher Street.
I
got it right. Yes, I almost messed it up.
But yeah, it's very, very, very beautiful around here. Love camping in these woods like this. But when you have solar, I'll flip the camera around. When you have solar and now Starlink, you got to compromise. You want shade,
or do you want power?
You want clear sky and sun for solar. Hell, this campsite kind of compromises that. It's half and half. And with the 4 batteries, we're able to get through the rest of the night with no issues. We have had to run a generator here past couple of days for clouds, and we have more things now that take power, and we have to learn. It's a learning curve with these things. Yep. I'm going to get to the epicools here in a minute after our break.
We got to do the break.
But you have to learn all this stuff, and it's been a learning curve. And just as we figure something else out,
something else throws a curve.
We get something else, and then now we have to learn how to adjust the wattage in there. I'll get to that here after this. So let's run our thank you ad for our members, and I'm going to make a thank you Starlink commercial too. Alrighty.
You got to figure it out.
Here it is. We'll be right back.
Slow down, mama, why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit, it ain't what it seems. You got nice clothes, nice shows, boogie down at the bar. but it always goes too far. Shoot him, pool, crack a jack, take off now, and don't look back. But hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad?
All right, Becky be back here in a minute. She had to run inside. Back to the learning curve. When we put in the solar, the only thing we had basically was our phones, our TV, DVD player, laptop. Laptop is the biggest power consumption thing we own. That is 19 volts. But everything was keeping up. Everything was. Then we decided to run the RV fridge on the electric. Big mistake. Started draining everything down real fast. 40-year-old refrigerator, not energy efficient. I should have known better, but I wanted to try it, so hey, we tried it. Then we got the Appy Cool, and it was running on the solar with no problem, except every now and then I'd get an F1 code, which means low voltage. You look at the batteries are at 12.9, 13 volt, but the Appy Cool was showing low voltage. Plugged it into the Jackery, never got that code. So we always kept the Jackery plugged into the 12 volt socket and the Appy Cool plugged into the Jackery. No issues. Then the other Jackery come along. Not Jackery, Appy Cool. The other Appy Cool come along and it's bigger. And started running that. Ran really good for a day or two on the 12 volt side of the Jackery, the socket. Problem was, every now and then, we get a code. We wouldn't get the code. It would zero out the Jackery in a matter of, you could look at the Jackery and the Jackery would be at like 80%, and in the next couple minutes it'd be at 0. What was happening was the 12 volt, and I didn't know this, the 12 volt side could only take 80 watts. Both Appy Cools, I don't know why I'm calling them Jackeries, both Appy Cools run together. The most I've seen is 107 watts. So it was doing something to the Jackery and causing it to zero out. I figured it would just trip and save its power, but no, it zeroes out for some reason. So started running one on the 110 side of the Jackery. No, I took the one and put it on the house batteries, the refrigerator one. Kept the freezer one on the Jackery. Put the refrigerator one on the house batteries. It run good for a day or two.
Yep.
All of a sudden a code would show up.
Comes the sun.
F1 code, low voltage. Batteries are at 12.9, 13. I could not figure out what was going on. And so finally, I Googled it. On these, what?
Don't move it.
Why?
Jasper.
Oh, he's a pooping. Nice. So that dog does everything on the live stream. But anyway,
Jasper.
so I got
He's absolutely
I put the one on the house batteries, was getting code.
Come on.
Now on a day of running, happened to run the generator to bring the batteries up to like 14 or whatever it was. The Appy Cool would run all day and night. It would take like 2 days before this code would show up. I finally Googled it.
I think he's done now.
And we need to spin.
Yeah. Come on, Bubba.
Which way you want to spin? Well, I finally Googled it.
Come here. Now.
And come to find out,
This is it.
and after we had been running these other the Appy Cool and the other one for Max for a year, I learned that they have eco mode. Well, they also have a low voltage setting mode.
It was set for so you wouldn't kill your car battery if you were running it.
As soon as it would sense 10.8, it would shut down and give you a code. Well, that's the draw. That's not what you're. And like I said, the battery was like 12.9, 12.8. What's going on here? So, got that all set. Turned everything down to now where it gets to 9 something, 9 volt, and then it'll show a code.
As it happened.
Both of these IP cools now have been running for a week and a half on the house batteries. No issues whatsoever. And I kept wondering why everybody else was doing it, but yet we couldn't. Come to find out also, me playing around one time with the solar controller, apparently I factory reset this thing. It was only putting our batteries at 13.8.
And then stop.
And stopping. I opened it up to 14.6, 14.4, something like that. And oh, the batteries are loving it now. It was, we didn't have to run the generator or nothing. Everything was keeping up.
And clouds. And rain.
No, well, a little bit of clouds, but we didn't have to, but I did anyway just to top it off.
Yeah.
Well, then what did we get? That was another power thing. Starlink comes along after I had figured it out. Jackery had been setting up on the shelf for a while. The last time I used Jackery, I think, was with Steve on his Starlink. And because it was right after they left, I had figured out the solar controller. So
I don't know. You're talking stuff
we
that's
plugged the Starlink into the Jackery, and the Jackery was dropping slowly, very slowly. I mean, it was going to last, but eventually we was going to have to kill the internet, and probably 2 days, maybe max, on the Jackery that we would have been able to run the internet on. So I turned it off at night when we're sleeping, because there's really no sense in wasting that power.
Oh, somebody's sunning himself.
Yeah. And but once we got this solar controller figured out and then map equals, and what was the other power thing that we were using? Oh, and we got a weather radio now.
Courtesy of my
It's another 20 watts worth of power that we're using.
It eats regular batteries.
Oh yes, it does. It eats regular batteries like me and peanut butter cookies.
We got what, a day on it with regular batteries, so not cool.
And this weather radio is awesome. This thing works great. It gave us the warnings yesterday.
Scared me.
Yeah, about scared her to death when it went off.
Yes.
But as you get these things, and I've noticed this, when you get something that requires electricity and you're out here doing this lifestyle, you've got to learn it. You've got to learn.
Practice.
You've got to learn what it's going to take to run it with. I mean, because our Jackery is only a 240. We have 4 house batteries. So we got 200 amp hours, and then the Jackery.
Hi, Merton and Sue.
That is my favorite Boucher Street.
He's got some. I haven't made them yet.
But I mean, we like I said, we figured out the IP cools finally and got them running, and then we added the Starlink to it.
No, the weather radio first.
Well, the weather radio first, yeah.
And then Starlink.
And then the Starlink. So I mean, right there was another 100 watts of power. And Steve taught me how to figure out how the wattage coming in on the solar panels.
Hey, Moon over in Miami.
Most of the time during the daytime, we're running just above what we're using in the daytime. Because we have flat panels. And there's a tree right there in the evening that casts shadow on us. But by then, our batteries are all topped off and everything. So
how many panels do we run now?
We're running 3 250 watt panels, and I got the 100 watt Harbor Freight panel out front set on the ground just for an extra boost. So it's supposed to be 850 watts. The most I've seen come in is 600 watts while we're sitting here.
And that's because it's flat.
It might be getting about 600 now.
Mm-hmm.
But I just looked at the sun and I can't see nothing.
Well, we were in the shade, but now the sun's taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, before you...
I can't see it because I got a sunspot right where the chat is.
Okay, hold on. You wanted to show this?
Oh, and yeah, she's been working on. Are you going to take it out of there?
I'm working on the seam area where the two fabrics hook.
Oh, yeah.
So don't pull it out.
And here's her cross stitch.
I am on 13 now.
Oh, you can't even see it.
Oh, you just make me in the finger. That's why we don't work well together.
She's moving right along on it. Page 13. Moon over Miami. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Best you can get is about 80% off solar rating. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing all right. It's just trying.
Once we've opened the floodgates up on it, I didn't realize it was being restricted. It was restricted the whole time you were here, Steve.
I'll do my dishes after live and maybe fire up my laptop and do some more updates. This poor thing's so outdated, it ain't funny.
Might get a little loud. There's a truck and trailer going by with a golf cart.
Is that a golf cart?
But they've graded the road.
Well, not all the way
sort
down
of
here. He went so far and he quit.
They cleaned up the end of the driveway and made it a whole lot easier to get in and out here.
Yeah, but Lily made it better.
Yeah, Lily went down there. All them rocks that was in the middle, he just left there, scattered. Lily went down there and moved them all off to the side now.
He pushed them, but some were still.
He made the incline a lot less now.
Ooh, I wouldn't want to take this.
But as far as the road, he graded the road, but he should have.
He didn't go deep enough.
Yeah, he didn't go deep enough. The worst part is a lot better.
But he could have went deeper on it. I could do some laundry today.
You could.
Huh?
What did you factory reset? The solar controller, and I didn't realize I had did it, and it had been this way for a long time.
You probably did it when we thought we fried that
I think I did it in Indiana.
What about when you thought?
No, don't put the word "we" on that.
When you thought I fried
the
controller.
we thought you fried that other
We're
solar
still not
controller.
sure.
Because somebody's colorblind. She's not colorblind, but she can't tell the difference between red and black.
No, I had the red and black to black, but it was the wrong ones. It was supposed to go to the regular panel, not the one backwards.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah, you had the wrong wires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were red to red and black to black. It was just for the other standard one, not the 230.
That's it. When we get down to the queue and we got to run over to Phoenix.
How you gonna haul panels?
Well, we'll figure that out when we get there.
Yeah, we need a couple more panels easily.
3.
Oh, well, right now I'd be happy with one more.
No.
Well, first we got to get.
I'm not driving all the way to Phoenix just for one panel.
First, we got to get everything off the roof, get it clean, and get it coated.
Well, that's when we get down there.
That's the first.
So the panels are going to be on the ground, so we'll be making more solar on the ground anyway.
Yeah, and then hopefully Roy can move. What do we got? 2 up front.
Hopefully it's going to happen.
Yeah, he's got to move 2 of them.
It's a drill. You hit reverse and
he didn't move them far enough up, so we could fit more up there if those 2 get moved up.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I put them up there.
I
should have moved them all the way to the front. Where are you putting there'll be the 2 in the front will be slid forward. There'll be 2 about where them are at now. And then the one in the back, I'm hoping to flip long ways and
we're
put
going
one
to
next to it.
Solar, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I think I laid on my arm.
Yeah, because I really like these 250 watt panels. They're great for the price. They're doing the job. I'm going to fill the roof with them things. And then once we get everything situated, by then we're definitely going to know our electronic needs. Because I don't really know a whole lot more electronics we could add to this thing.
Well, we already know right now.
A microwave.
Right now, 2 laptops does a lot of power sucking too.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see what a desktop did.
Our batteries can take that though.
Yeah.
You're getting me off subject again. What was I saying?
You said something about a microwave.
Oh yeah.
That's
so I mean,
down the line.
once as far as electronics going, I can't think of a whole lot more that we're going to add to it, other than some cameras and a microwave.
Just
so once we get the roof full of solar, then I'm going to start swapping out for Greg from Fit for Expeditions. He's got a nice set of solar panels, 400 and some watts, that are they're a little bit longer than the 250 watts, but I think they might be the same width, or they're a little narrower.
Just so you know, Amazon has solar powered security cameras now.
Yeah. That might be something that
they come with their own little solar too.
Because the lights that we're going to be putting in Honey they'll have their own little solar setup too.
Yeah.
I don't like pulling if I don't have to pull anything off the batteries, I won't pull off the batteries. We take these little white lights and we carry them inside and hang them inside. Where
you
going, Jep?
He's getting hot. He's gonna find him a shade. He working. He is. He's working on his suntan. I hear it.
Hey, James, come in here. Howdy, James. I didn't see you.
I gotta watch. My phone was
Yep, there's James Catnese.
They're getting hot out in the sun.
It's not even hot.
Feel it.
Your phone always gets hot.
Oh, you turned it up.
I did.
Go.
Got about 15 more minutes. Where'd he go? Gotta watch. Make sure he don't poop in the background.
No, I don't think we'd want ceiling fans. Roy might knock his head in.
We got one place we could put a ceiling fan in.
Yeah, where Roy wouldn't beat himself up.
And we were talking about it. That one's at Going Green Mom showed us.
Yeah. Well, we kind of got one where you wired that other fan up.
Yeah, but that thing's a power hog.
Yeah, it's a power hog. Hey, there's a nice fan.
Yeah. But anything that I don't have to pull off these batteries, if I can avoid it, I'm going to. And lighting is one of them. There's no reason we're getting a little carried away using the lights on the switches again. But that's because somebody is still in sticks and bricks method because she was in Indiana a little too long. But this week you've got a lot better because she's actually went outside and got the lights a couple times this week.
Yeah, I didn't face plant. Man,
I walked in the rig the other night. She had the light on in the front, light on in the back, and the other light above the seat.
I don't remember what I was doing.
I said, wow. I said, you can tell you were away for a while. Every light in the rig's on. The little ones. Oh, that's right. I thought she was talking about the USB ones that died.
Oh.
But no.
There's a Jasper.
Where? Jasper, what's up, bud?
He's just a happy boy.
Well, won't be too much longer though. We'll be in the big queue. 2 years. We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
And the weather radio kind of confirmed it yesterday.
Yeah. We're sitting outside under the awning.
2 years ago, we were running our heaters here at night. Well, 2 years ago, they were record lows, in the 20s. The weather radio brought it up the other day. Yesterday or something. And that's what I hollered out to you and said, no wonder we were cold. We couldn't wait to get down there to Quartzsite this time.
Yeah,
because it was in the 20s here. It's been averaging in the lower 50s.
I mean, we'd wake up in the morning with frost on the windows.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's wanting to go for WALK.
That van's looking for a spot. Yep. He just turned around, I bet. Or you forgot something at his site.
I don't know. I think they're gone now. I didn't see the rig.
Our neighbors might be.
That's not a bad site next to us. If you don't need solar, you're good.
Well, on that other site?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm watching.
But that's the kind of sites we got to look for now. We got to
have the power.
Yeah, and the internet. So, and I tell you what, it got pretty cloudy here this week.
Oh yeah.
In fact, 89 got flooded really bad.
Weather radio was keeping us updated on that stuff too.
But that Starlink kept working. It would kind of, just like tip, during a storm, but it kept right up. And that was only a spot for, it said a decent spot.
And considering what our phone was doing,
where Steve was at, his phone told him it was a great spot.
Yeah, yeah, but considering what the net was before Starlink, none.
Oh, definitely. Snow coming. No.
Not yet.
Where'd he go?
He's right there. I seen him. Someone's got him spoiled.
Solar motion censored floodlights. That's going on the side of Honey when it's
Hey, Lucky Dog Production Moderator.
Howdy. He likes that rock area over there.
Yeah. No kidding. I'm not ready for that stuff.
It could happen anytime here. I mean, look, 2 years ago it was 20-something degrees.
Yeah, it was cold.
You know, and if I remember right, when did we go down the Q last year? No, the year before last, because we didn't, it was Q. We was only there 2 weeks last year.
We went down to end of
September, and this is the middle of September.
Yeah, we got down there and had one actual.
The night that we left Williams, Arizona, and went to Q, it snowed in Williams. We didn't see the snow, but it did. Vanessa was still up there, and she sent pictures of the snow.
Said, isn't it pretty? Yeah, from a distance.
No, snow is not pretty.
Yeah, but we said, yeah, from a distance, remember?
No, I did not say that.
I did.
The only time I want to see snow is when I'm looking at another. I'm really surprised these mountains haven't got snow on them yet. At least Humphreys Peak.
Yeah.
Cooler weather. It's cool. Been really, really cool here, though.
I've actually got.
We haven't had to run the air conditioner since Walnut Canyon. Walnut Canyon's like 2,000 feet lower.
I wasn't here when you had to run it.
Yeah.
No.
We ran it for the dogs, remember?
No, I was not here, honey.
When we first got over there, we ran it?
No, we did not run the AC. No.
I think you're right.
We turned the fans on.
Actually, I think the last time we ran it was over in New Mexico.
Probably. Where'd he go now? Okay, I see him.
Yeah, it was New Mexico. Last time it's been on.
Yep, we haven't run the AC. Normally, if I put the fans on just right, I can pull the air in and push the hot air right out, and it keeps it just comfy.
Well, Honey's sitting at the right angle for that right now, too.
Yep. I put the fans in on the driver's side windows. I got one in the kitchen window and one at the dinette window. And we open up the one window above the couch and we leave the door open and it just pushes that air on through.
You know,
right?
We could take that Starlink antenna, that router, and the jackery, and go deep in these woods back here, and we'd still have a signal.
You hope.
In the opening area. Opened area back there.
Yeah. Where all the birds are. Jasper.
Hey, Jasper. No.
You're not a cow. Yeah, Jasper's been eating grass.
90 degrees today. Yeah, and then I seen I checked quartzites. They're in the mid-upper 90s.
Yeah.
And then a few days next week, they go right back into the hundreds.
Yeah, we're not. It's still not quite ready to go down there yet.
We're within weeks now of getting down there.
Yeah.
And then it's set all winter long.
Yeah. And then we gotta start packing up
and work on getting
stuff packed up.
Honey remodeled.
Yeah.
Lots of trips to Yuma.
Yep. Find us a camper door, because I don't think you're gonna be able to work too much on that.
No, we do not need a camper door yet. That's down the road. We need to get the inside done. Camper door is fine.
Really?
Yeah, but it needs worked on, but we don't need to replace. It doesn't need replaced. I'd like to replace it.
Take the screen door
off. First things first, we gotta get the inside done.
Yeah. Well, and
That happened too.
And I'm gonna do the repairs, not you.
The
new screen.
The screen
we're putting guards up on all the windows that the dogs can get to, because Mr. Moose likes to dig at the screens. It ain't the two bigger dogs.
We discovered what little Mr. Moose. He didn't do that because you got the sheet on there right now.
No.
He darn near destroyed our bed yesterday. Within 10 minutes. This dog.
Wasn't even 10.
Yeah, wasn't even 10.
We come out, talk to Lily. Maybe
we discovered a water leak in Honey. But we haven't found it. But
I think somebody
went to put the bed back up in couch mode, and the back was wet.
No, I did not.
I think I overfilled the tank.
Hey, tumbleweed RV life.
And it may have came through where it's caulked at and ran down the tube and got on there.
Top the tank.
Just touched the edge of the mattress there. So
we had the one mattress out drying.
No, that still wouldn't make sense. I don't know.
Oh no, we had water on
leak
top of the
showed
tank.
up.
The tank's not cracked. I looked all over
the tank, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's getting a drink.
But we brought it out to air it out, the one side of it, and we left the bottom side of it so the dogs have something comfy to sit on the couch. Oh no, Mr. Moose decided to start digging in the darn thing.
I don't know why he does that.
Now he got little chunks taken out of it. Oh, if we wouldn't have got in there when we got in there, he'd have dug a hole all the way through there.
Probably. He got the gel side, the gel mattress side. But I put a sheet on it. I don't have the I think they call that sheepskin covering. I don't have that back on. I don't know if I'm gonna put it back on.
And also too, Megan, when you're used to 90-degree, get out of the fire ring, Jasper.
Jasperly.
When you're used to 90-degree weather back in the Midwest and you come out to this 90-degree weather,
totally different.
It's a lot cooler.
Yeah.
The air, that's another thing too we've noticed with the humidity. The humidity back west is a lot heavier than what it is out here. We had 60% humidity.
And I wasn't wheezing.
And it doesn't affect her. 60% humidity back home.
50 gets me back home.
Yeah. She can't hardly breathe.
I gotta stay inside.
Because the humidity out here is lighter. 72 inches of snow averages for the season.
Yep.
Maybe I could see 4 to 6 feet. Get it all in one shot, get it over with. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
As long as it melts within the next couple of days without causing a lot of flooding.
Check the radar here real quick. I'm wanting to get some laundry done up.
Well, it don't matter. You're going to wash them in rainwater anyway. So what's the difference in rain?
I already got water in them.
Oh, yeah, we don't have rainwater in there. We didn't collect enough rainwater.
Flood watch until tomorrow.
For what, here?
It says Williams.
Williams, but they're lower than us.
Yeah, let's rate ourselves. I like this.
We are at 8,000 feet in elevation. So it's a little bit cooler here than what it is in Flagstaff.
It's still getting rain above us. Look at that.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of rain down by Prescott, but towards the east. There's Mesa, Buckeye, Blythe. Doesn't show nothing. All right, we can handle that. I can do some laundry today.
When you want to scoot up and start laundry at 15 till.
I gotta get some done.
We don't have to shovel sunshine.
Nope.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I even had a snowblower and got tired of it.
Yep.
And I would go out in them snowstorms in the car and just to see what was going on.
Our son bought a snowblower.
Yeah, we sold that to them.
He's Autumn's gonna have to show him how to work it because he's never ran a snowblower that big. He's used to electric one that you plug in and just push a little at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That boy shoveled the whole driveway.
I tried that once, and no, I did not, because that was the stipulation of buying that house.
Yep.
I said, if we buy that, because the driveway is kind of an S-curve.
And it's on a hill, a slight hill, not a big hill.
Not a real long driveway.
But Roy slid down the whole hill.
Yeah.
Hey, Lillian.
But that was a stipulation when we bought the house that I had to have a snowblower. And we bought the house and went out and bought the snowblower. And we bought the house in June, bought the snowblower in July.
On sale.
On sale.
And then our buddy started plowing.
That was in 06. Man, that snowblower's.
It's old, but it still runs.
Wow, that snowblower, I didn't think it was that old.
We bought the house in 06. We bought the snowblower.
16 would have been 10 years. It's 16 years old.
Yeah, we bought the house in 06. Did we buy the snowblower in 06 or 07?
06.
I couldn't remember which year.
06.
Still going.
Because we went through the first winter.
We bought it at Tractor Supply, right?
Yeah, it's a Husky.
Husky.
And that's kind of weird too out here. You don't see a lot of lawnmowers. Well, you kind of do up here in Flagstaff.
They got grass.
But you get down there, you don't see a lot of lawnmowers and stuff in Walmart. And you see more weed eaters than anything. Especially when you get over by... No, I don't remember seeing any in Parker Walmart. Come and think about it.
Weed eaters or
Walmart, lawnmowers and that.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that right, Jasper?
Time is it? I need to get busy.
Snow, yep. Oh, yeah, we have been on here an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get some laundry started and dishes done and the floor swept and fight with my laptop again.
You got about 10 gallons left in the car, too, of water.
All right.
All righty, folks.
Kiss me on my armrest.
Oh, well, you know, that's my handle.
Don't do that.
What?
You pulled me up.
Oh, I ain't gonna flip you over, see? You spin sideways.
No.
Just now you get off of it, it's gonna flip you.
Yeah.
Picture what? An auger on its side that pushes snow. And hey, I don't. It shouldn't be too much longer. They may be making fake snow up there at the snow bowl too long.
That might be something towards the middle of October. They start that. They don't get snow.
Oh, maybe. Alrighty, folks. We'll see.
Yep, I gotta get busy.
I can't even talk.
While we got some sunshine, I need to do some
We
laundry.
shall see you tomorrow.
Yep.
There.
There you
Finally
go.
got it out.
You got it out? Just spit it out?
Love you too, Going Green Mom. There's Ford Man. Hey, howdy, howdy.
He's been here. He shared us out. I said thank you.
You're welcome, Kaylee.
Yep, gotta run.
She's thanking everyone for us, for her. And all right, I gotta slide forward here.
So we'll see what he's doing.
Yep.
He's gotta make sure he. Usually when it does that, it's moving.
The dish moved went to the next saddle. It was alrighty, folks.
Yep. Later.
We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great day.
Yeah.
Evening, night, wherever you are.
Yep, wherever.
So later, I'll see you tomorrow.
And I gotta ditch the hoodie.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt.